What's good, everybody? It's Rome. So I'm going to do a no spoiler review of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. This movie kicks off Phase 5 and has been building and continuing the multiverse storyline. I'm going to be honest, it's really hard to find any positives about this movie because everything, in my opinion, was wasted and poorly executed. The writing's really bad in this. For one, this felt like Ant-Man. It didn't feel like an Ant-Man movie. It felt like Ant-Man was out of place in his own movie. Uh, Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd, he just felt very wasted. It just felt very out of place. The whole thing with him, the characters, the cast, they all were very wasted in this movie. I'm used to seeing Ant-Man in his own little world, on the side, on the other side of the MCU, more grounded. Putting him in a bigger scale just felt very out of place and just really just didn't work. I thought the dialogue was very cringy. For example, Jonathan Majors in this just felt like a Batman Forever, Batman 66 type villain. Because he's in a comic book movie, he knows he has to overact and be cartoonish and weird and just, I don't know, it just didn't work. I thought that this version of Kang, who's supposed to be like the main version of Kang, the Kang the Conqueror, he was very whiny, entitled, and just didn't do a whole lot. Just screamed and complained, and he wasn't intimidating at all. It was just really bad. The writing for this was really bad, and it really made Kang look worse in this. And if this is the big villain for the Avengers to tackle later on in the Phase 5, it's not going to work. You can clearly see from this movie, Kang and how he's written is just not going to work. Period. As for the multiverse, there's a lot of plot holes in this movie, especially the multiverse stuff. I think some fans are going to be really frustrated with that, and you're going to get more questions than answers. And there's not a whole lot of payoffs from this movie. The CGI in this was also as horrible. I mean, it felt like a Spy Kids 3 or Spy Kids 4 or whatever, or Shark Boy and Lava Girl type CGI. You could see they're on a soundstage or a green soundstage with some rocks around it, running around behind it with the screen. It just looked so bad and just horrible to really watch through. The audience in this is going to be really frustrated because if you're really invested in the MCU, this is going to be the movie that's really going to make you go like, do I even want to watch Guardians? Do I even want to watch the Marvels? Do I even want to follow what's going on with the Disney Plus shows anymore? Uh, Phase 5 really is a dumpster fire, or it definitely does kick off a dumpster fire. As for MODOK, fans aren't going to be happy with how they treated MODOK. They gave him the Iron Man 3, uh, Iron Man 3, the Mandarin kind of treatment with some twists and reveals that people are going to be really frustrated if you just want to see, MODOK doing MODOK stuff. It just doesn't work. Overall, I give this movie a 3 out of 10. If Phase 4 is horrible, Phase 5 is off to a dumpster fire. That's all, everybody. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the movie. If you love it, great, good for you. If you hate it like I did, hey, I understand. This movie isn't as bad as Thor: Love and Thunder, but it's really close. It's definitely in my top 5 of worst MCU movies. But all right, everybody, y'all have a good weekend. Peace out.